Well, I'm kind of sad for Colombia because for a lot of you out there, Colombia equals Medellin.
To give out a shout out to Mr. Jason Lee, who pointed out what I have been saying all along and what a lot of us Colombians have been saying all along. For those who don't know me, my name is Rey Condor, a Colombian digital content creator. For some reason, the people who only go to Medellin, they think that that's all what Colombia is. There's way, way more than that. However, I would like to let everybody point out that my channel is about going to Colombia and talking about the cultures and different ethnicities and the different traditions. I've been dealing with a group of people known as Passport Bros. These Passport Bros are actually part of a larger group of people that only stick within Medellin. They're called expats, aka immigrants, because that's what they are. And some of these expats are a very toxic group of people. They think that they know everything about all there is to know about the world, and they consider themselves authorities on what Colombia is. Colombia is more than just Medellin. However, I have heard recently by some expats and specifically Passport Bros who are sex tourists, let's be very honest, that they only are able to save Colombia's economy because of sex tourism. I would like to let everybody know that the majority of tourism to Colombia is not sex tourism. You guys are a very, very small minority. I have seen many people from other countries, Canadians, Germans, Taiwanese, Chinese. When I went to the Cocora Valley, with the giant wax palms, I saw a group of 20 Chinese people. If you go to Ibagué, which they have the National Festival of Music, a lot of French people like to go there. A lot of Canadians like to go there. You know.
Don't get me wrong, I love Medellin. However, Medellin is only a small fraction of Colombia. Colombia is a big country with different cultures.
Colombia is a country of many different nations under one. It's just not one homogenous culture. You need to understand that. It's not like the United States, where you can take somebody from Florida, they're probably the same as someone from California. Each region itself is like a different country. We're a bunch of different nations, different countries, all in one pocket. This is why we have separate dialects. We have separate ways of thinking, separate ways of cooking, separate ways of talking, separate ways of dancing.
For example, I'm in a border town in Colombia, and look at this church behind me. I don't know how they made it. Well, in fact, there's so many places like this in Colombia that are unrecognized by foreigners.
That is known as the Sanctuary of Las Lajas, El Santuario de las Lajas, where the Virgin Mary had appeared, by Ipiales, which is by the border with Ecuador, okay, in the province or department of Nariño. The people there are Nariñense, okay, not Paisas, because some people think that we're all Paisas. How many times have I posted that in my videos? For the Passport Bros who have been arguing with me, saying, no, did they go there to Colombia for traditional women? Did they go there for the culture? How come you guys never step outside of Medellin? That one guy that kicked out, Chil Capo. Okay, you see that picture that I'm posting right now? I would love to see Chil Capo in Santuario de las Lajas. Do you think that Chil Capo, over the people who are being turned away at the airport, like this picture here, do you think that they're going to go to El Santuario de las Lajas, the Sanctuary de las Lajas? Do you think that they're going to go to the Cathedral of Salt, the salt mine in Cundinamarca? I think it's in Cundinamarca. Do you think they're going to go to the River of the Seven Colors? I would love to see these Passport Bros. Instead of going to a club in Parquilleras, in a small club in Parquilleras, instead of that, I would love to see them there in the Museum of Gold. I would love to see them do ecotourism with the indigenous people.
Lo invitamos para que conozca nuestra cultura guayú. Es muy linda.
Estuve en una muestra cultural guayú de los estudiantes del internado indígena San Antonio de Ariamasain en Manaure, La Guajira. Los guayú son el grupo indígena más grande de Colombia. Su danza tradicional es la yonna, la cual tiene diversos motivos para bailarla, que van desde celebraciones, visitas especiales hasta pagamentos. Los pasos que se hacen en esta danza representan una especie de conquista que enaltece a la mujer como símbolo de la madre naturaleza. Ella danza hacia adelante mostrando su poderío, matriarcado y sabiduría. El hombre danza hacia atrás demostrando el respeto hacia ella. La yonna se baila al ritmo de la cacha, instrumento que para el pueblo guayú representa lo que para la cultura occidental es el tambor. La danza de la yonna permite
the Amazon or in the Guajira province in the desert of the north. Okay, I would love to see that, but they don't do that. And this is the reason why I want to explain to people that we understand that you guys are not fooling nobody. For the 100,000th time, you guys are not fooling us. We're not stupid. People say, well, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not doing anything wrong. You guys, the first thing that you do when you go to Colombia, you go to Medellin. And the first thing that you do, you only go to Parquilleras and you hang around that park with all the different clubs and everything else. And that's, you never stick your neck outside of there, not knowing there's different Colombias, Boyacenses, Bajunos like me. I'm a Bajuno, okay? The people from the Cauca region, which is separate from Valle del Cauca, where I come from, okay? The people of Pacifico, all right? The people of Tumaco and everything else. You guys do not understand that. So yeah, this is why I'm so hard on you guys, because I would love to see a passport, bro, in Lake Leticia with the tri-border with Peru, Brazil, and Colombia.
Well, maybe they better stay unrecognized and better stay untouched. What do you think?
Well, what I think is that they need to make an anti-passport bro law and just keep in the regular tourists. Regular tourists who want to see the real Colombia. And for the passport bros, like, well, why did you make it illegal? You want to know why? We're not going to make it illegal. We're not. It is for the protection of the workers. It is not for your benefit. Okay, stop it. It is not for your benefit. So for those who follow me, please follow him. He shows a lot about Colombia, and I know some of you guys won't, because a lot of passport bros, they like to look at my stuff and follow me just to hate on me, but they don't want to learn culture, okay? So Mr. Lee, thank you very much. And for those who hate me, passport go ahead.